Hands had 18 of your guys' 19 assists tonight. When you're playing with guards like that as a big who depends on them to get the ball, how much fun does that make the game for you?
Oh, it's awesome. I mean, they make my life a lot easier when they're out there distributing 18 assists a game, and I'm just trying to do my best to knock down the shots they find me for, and yeah, it's really a pleasure, and I mean, they're just incredible guards to play with, so they really, like I said, make my job easy.
So what was more fun there, the windmill dunk from Chris or the between the legs alley-oop from Jalen?
I like the alley-oop. I'm not going to lie. I like the alley-oop. But, I mean, that's the thing. When we got and run in transition, we can do some damage, and they both showed that tonight.
Did it almost feel like the second half was just one big highlight for you guys? You seem like having fun getting out in transition. Is this the team that you guys want to be kind of when you're at your best, is doing things like that?
Definitely, yeah. No, I think that's kind of the key for us. I mean, when we can get stops defensively, we put ourselves in position to run and to make plays like that. 'Cause I think that's one thing we are really good at as a team. So, yeah, I mean, if we can get Jalen and Aaron out there leading the point off a stop in transition, I think we'll put ourselves in good shape on a lot of possessions.
Were you surprised, Thomas, that you guys were able to get on the break and make so many stops and keep that transition in the second half? It seemed like Stanford didn't really make many adjustments in that to try and slow you guys down.
No, I think that's one area that can be a major strength for us. So I think we just try to do our best. I mean, the emphasis going into this game was our defense, and I think that was something that we did a better job at. Of course, we still have room to improve, but like I said before, when we get stops and we can run, I think we're a really dangerous team.
Thomas, can you kind of speak about the team's aggressiveness in this game? I know the first game up in Maples Pavilion, it was a big lead for you guys a little bit late, and then they came back. All of a sudden, it's tied and going to overtime. And then this game, you guys really kept the foot on the gas a lot. Was that kind of a focus in this game, just be very aggressive and don't let any leads up kind of thing?
Yeah, no, exactly. I think just learning from last game, too. I mean, that's exactly what happened. We had a lead, and they fought back and cut it down, tied it at the end, and forced it into overtime and then double overtime. So, I mean, they're a team with a lot of seniors, a lot of smart guys, and I mean, that's one of the things. You got to bring constant energy, and we did a really good job with that tonight.
Thomas, they honored that 68 team. Obviously, that was 50 years ago, that national championship team, and I know some of those guys are here normally, but to have Kareem, to see him here and some of those other guys and kind of reminding of that history, what does that mean to you guys?
Oh, it's incredible. I mean, it's one of the reasons why, players like me and other players are drawn to play at a school like this. I mean, it's such an honor to wear these 4 letters across my chest, and I mean, yeah, when you have 2 of the best bigs to ever play the game walking through the gym, I mean, it's a pretty special environment, and I'm just trying to do my best to follow in their footsteps, and I mean, yeah, it's really an honor.
Thomas, it looked like Stanford, especially in the first half, they're mixing up their defensive looks, going from 2-3 to man. How did you guys recognize that and adjust to it mid-game?
I think a key when a team is changing zones is to stay aggressive, really. I mean, you can stand and look at it and try to figure out a play, but I think the most important thing is just to draw 2 or 3 defenders and find an open guy. So that's the way you beat a man offense and a zone offense, just about seeing it and being ready to attack.
Thomas, you got SC coming up. You guys are coming off of 2 wins. What do you guys have to do to play against a team like SC?
I think it's just continuing to make strides defensively. That's what it's going to be for us, and that's what's going to be what decides how well this team ends up doing is our defense. So I think we'll get a lot of good practices in this week to be ready for them. I mean, they're a great team, and they're going to bring the fight, and I think we'll be ready for it. So, yeah, I'm just really looking forward to that game.
Anything else for Thomas? All right.
Thanks, guys.
Jalen, you had thrown up a 3-pointer that Coach was not happy about, and we could hear it all the way up in the media session, and then you did the between the legs pass. Were you thinking at all if that didn't go well, what might have happened?
It probably would have been bad, especially after that shot. I knew he was hot about that. I wasn't really thinking that much, so it helped me not to think in that scenario. But it was fun. I used to do it in high school, so I thought, why not try it now?
How early, when you were dribbling in that transition situation, did you know you were going to do the through the legs pass? Was it right at the end, or was it right when you got the ball?
I remember I got the rebound. I saw Chris running, and I remember I had a lot of space. So I was like, I got to do something like crazy. And so I was just running. I didn't know what to do, and then it just came in my head, and I just threw it.
Prince, is this kind of the team you envisioned all year? You guys kind of getting out in transition, getting stops, having fun, having highlights, just kind of putting it all together like this?
Yes, yeah, absolutely. we're starting to play together again, and we're getting out in transition. We play four guards a lot now, so whoever gets the rebound just goes. So it makes us a lot faster.
Prince, what did you think of Jalen's between the legs pass?
At first, I was like, oh. and then when they connected, I was like, oh, okay. It was good. That was good. I liked it. But just know.
What would have happened? What would have happened?
Just know what would have happened.
What would have happened?
You know what would have happened.
Prince, overall, what did you think about kind of the energy of this team today? It seemed like you guys just played with a lot of energy and a bounce to your step that's been missing lately.
Yeah. We were hyped up to play this game. They beat us in double overtime last time, so we were pumped up to play this game. And we was up at Stanford, so we feel like we owed them this one.
Jalen, what did you think about Chris Wilkes, the windmill dunk?
I thought it was good. He got the ball, and me and Prince were ahead of him. And then I was like, yeah, I ain't getting it. And I was like, I just hope he do something cool. And he did something cool, so that was dope.
Do you think, later on this season you'll have a dunk that will top that one?
Yeah.
Prince, right here. Was this one of your better games as a Bruin, and what do you bring to this team?
Yeah, I think it was probably one of my better games, and with me, I just bring energy, scoring, and defense. So I think it was one of my better scoring games. I think I defended it well, and I brought energy.
Jalen, Coach Alford was saying sometimes you and Chris will have dunk contests after practice or something like that. What kind of dunks do you do there? And was that windmill like at the top of Chris's level of what he can do, or what kind of should we expect there?
All the people that dunk always have go-to dunks is easy for him. And that one's kind of easy for him, so that's something you'll pull out in the game. But he's more of a 1-foot jumper, and I'll jump off 2 better. Fun fact, I beat him in a horse dunk contest because I can jump off 1 a little bit, and he can't really jump off 2. So, yeah. That's why he didn't dunk that live, because it was off 2. He had to lay it up.
For either one of you, obviously the 68 championship team was here tonight. Kareem and Bill Walton was broadcasting, and those guys, when John Wooden was coaching, he didn't love dunking. What do you think those guys thought of some of your dunks tonight?
You said he didn't love dunking?
I said Coach Wooden did not love dunking when guys dunked.
Really?
So I'm just saying, what do you think some of those guys, this team played 50 years ago,
That's
what
like
do they think about yours?
Oh, it's my bad. Oh, I don't see how you wouldn't like it. I thought it was fun. I had fun when Chris did the windmill. I thought that was crazy, so I don't see how you wouldn't like it. It was showtime.
Yeah, I don't know what they thought. Hopefully they liked it. Hopefully they enjoyed the show. I don't know what they thought. I probably should have looked over there. I don't know.
What if they got hot?
Just with your rival coming up with USC, what are you guys looking for with that matchup?
I just think we want to keep building on what we've been doing. Earlier on in the season for that Colorado loss, we were trending up, and then we took a step back. So we just want to keep trending up. And tomorrow, the next game is going to be really big. So we're just really excited to come in here, bring a lot of energy like we did today, come out with a win.
Prince, we spent a lot of time just talking about the dunks and the big highlights, but what kind of role did your defense play in setting up that offense tonight?
I played a big role. When we're able to get stops and rebound the ball, we're dangerous in transition. So I played a huge role. We was getting stops, and I think that dunk came off of a steal. So defense played a huge part in that.
Jalen, I know you say you didn't care whether you started off the bench, but do you think you guys maybe have found something here with this new 4-guard starting lineup?
I'm about whatever works and gets us better. I think today we came out really hot, so maybe this works, maybe something else works, but I'm just really about winning. So whatever helps us win, gets us going faster, that's what I'm about.